Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. For those of you that are new, I am an energy channel, intuitive. So what I see on the cards sometimes is not traditional. I do feel like you are dealing with a very hard energy, okay? And as I was tuning into your reading, to your energy, a song that I haven't heard for quite some time came to me, and it was Iron Maiden, Power Slave. Okay, this is about an arrogant pharaoh in his dying hours because he's been raised to think he is God. He can't understand why he's about to die and fights it in vain. He also feels overwhelmed by the power of death. Somebody needed to hear that, and thinks sardonically about his heir. Just before he dies, he promises to return as a mummy, right? This is like nothing lasts forever, nothing is unavoidable. And so I do feel like perhaps what we are going to, okay, Oliver, fine, get up here. Come on, hurry. Taurus doesn't have time. Did you just say hi to Taurus? Say hi, Taurus. Say it's me, Oliver. Yeah, okay. He's the problem. Yes, Oliver says, I'm the problem, it's me. But you've been trying to avoid something and you just cannot get away from it, right? Because this is part of your spiritual rise up here. And Spirit wants you to really know that. But you're like, I ain't talking about this with you, Barbara. No, I'm not going there. You're like, nope, because this thing slows me down. It makes me sad, and I am flowering today. Like, I am just doing so great. I'm making changes. I am turning that wheel. Well, then maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you need to go check out one of your other placements this round, okay? But for those of you that I'm resonating with, for the Taurus collective that is tuning into this, that's like, oh gosh, yes, right? Like Spirit's like, yeah, it's been hard, and it is hard. It's like they're showing me like, every year I am the only one in my cul-de-sac that shovels the snow. I moved here from Utah, and so that's what you do. It snows and you shovel, right? Well, everything shuts down here, so nobody shovels. But a couple times we've had these massive storms and it has gotten so cold and they don't shovel. And then I see my neighbors out there with literal shovels, okay, trying to pound through this thick layer of ice. And that's what happens when you don't take care of that, and it just keeps falling and melting and hardening and falling and melting and hardening, right? Like, you've been through this cycle so many times that there's this hard layer that you've been dealing with, okay? So for those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this reading. At the end, I am going to go over to Patreon. That is my donation-based extended program. Pay what you can. Every month you can change it. So maybe one month you can pay a little bit more than the other months, and you can do that. I've been doing morning messages on there as well as the extendeds and some early releases. Okay. So let's see what is going on here. All right. What's at the heart of this? Thank you. What is Taurus shedding? Thank you. Okay. What's being illuminated? What's the new beginning? How is this helping your purpose? Overview. Thank you. And how is Spirit helping you? Underlying the Chariot. Okay. So this is going to move very quackly, okay, through the Ten of Swords. So this is a fast moving pace to work you through that hard layer, okay? So sometimes fast is good. Sometimes fast like makes us go, what the hell just happened? Okay, we'll see. The heart of this is the Six of Swords. You are transitioning, but you're carrying the Five of Swords with you. So you're kind of like, right? Like, yeah, I'm done with that, right? Like I figured that all out, right? Like I'm good. I don't believe you, Taurus. Okay. What you're shedding is the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever you wished here, hey, no, you can't be up if you're just going to sit and look out the window and bark. If that's your whole purpose, is to sit here as a protective energy for Taurus. Taurus doesn't need your protection. Okay. It could be here for some of you that you really thought that this job or something, this career was going to pan out, and you had all these high hopes and wishes and you put everything into it and you didn't quite get what you wanted. So you're shedding that aspect, and you could be taking a different path. Okay, maybe you're selling your house and downsizing. Maybe you are changing careers, and it's going to be a little bit less money, but it will grow quickly, right? There's whatever foundational that you're getting rid of. Okay, you're realizing that there's something in your heart that you want to plant that actually is going to grow quite well, right, when you really get moving. What's being illuminated in this, again, is that Seven of Pentacles will quickly move to this transformation of the Nine of Pentacles. For someone here, maybe you're like, I'm going to sell my house, and it starts really slow when you put it on the market, and all of a sudden over 2 weeks the like blossoms start blooming, and all of a sudden like everyone's looking at your house differently, and it sells like that and for a little bit more than you expected. Okay, but it's like it's illuminating that there's the transformation here is going to move things along very well. And what it brings in for the new beginning is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it does bring in an aspect of balancing out the energy of what's been trying to control you. And this could definitely be your own lack of creative, what do they want me to say? It's like let's say you were an artist and you wanted to paint cakes. And they come in and they're like, no, you can't paint cakes. We want you to paint dogs. And you're like, but I don't like painting animals. I like to paint cakes. Right? Like, you're like now in charge of whatever you're going to paint. And it feels really empowering for you. How it's leading you to your soul purpose is by killing off the old ego, the old identity, Four of Swords, so that you can move through this illusion into the space where you're really meant to be. Again, the overview, Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. That first growth is going to take a minute, right? Because we go from the Ten of Pentacles here to the Seven of Pentacles, and you're sitting on the nest egg. So it's going to take just a minute to get that next couple of pentacles, right? Like that you're working like with just a small amount. It's going to take a minute for all this to bloom. But they're showing me my symbol for fortnight. So again, that might only be about 2 weeks. And then almost immediately it goes from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. How Spirit is helping you here is the Three of Swords. Spirit's like, sometimes we have to give you a little heartache in order to get you moving along. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Six of Swords, Father of Cups. You're like, I'm moving on without all these emotions. And Spirit's like, hey, shadow, right? Shadow self, are you really? Because to me, it feels like you are still deeply in love. 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. You're still giving to this, whether you're really communicating or not. You are still giving to this, and it is still giving to you. Okay, person, place, or thing, and that's why it probably hurts so badly, because you're telling yourself, I am not, but you are fully still investing in this. 10 of Pentacles. I was trying to sneak out the 4 of Wands. Okay, again, whatever you've had has been very stable, okay? 4 of Swords. But it doesn't let you move into your full strength. Okay, it takes a lot out of you. You end up giving too much of yourself, and Spirit really wants you to release the part of you that says, I have to be a lion even though I am a lamb, right? There's this part of you, this ego part, that has to be shed so that you can find that gentler side of yourself in an empowered way, okay? 7 of Pentacles, again, the 4 of Wands, right? You don't even know that what you really wanted is around the corner, Judgment. Because, again, right, like, you've really wanted to bake cakes, and you just, or not bake cakes, maybe it is baking cakes, maybe somebody wants to be a baker, but you really wanted to paint cakes, and you just have to keep painting dogs. And it's really hurting your heart because you had a dog that passed away when you were little, and it just is very upsetting for you. This healing brings you to this aspect where you can paint anything, but you have to shed that aspect of the ego that's acting like it has to protect everything, protect the home, the assets, everything, at the cost of your heart, okay? The 9 of Pentacles being illuminated here is the 9 of Cups, right? When I follow my instincts, everything grows. I feel such an intense love for myself, okay, Empress, and I start feeling this spidey sense of how much further this can grow. Daughter of Swords, okay, and the 6 of Wands, where all of a sudden it's very clear that this transformation is meant for you. The new beginning, the Queen of Wands, again, it starts with the 7 of Pentacles, which will grow. As it drops, it gets easier to grow. Okay. Now, Temperance. A little blood, sweat, and tears, but then the balance comes in and everything grows really well. This 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, okay? You've got to heal the idea that you have to do everything alone, right? There's an aspect where Spirit keeps putting energies around you to help you grow, and you keep not accepting that, okay? 3 of Swords. That's the heartache, okay, is that in some cases you've been hurting yourself by letting others take advantage of you. But you feel so tied and bound. Someone needs to hear this, to that caretaker aspect. Okay. 8 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands here. Yeah. Okay. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to have to work on that for very long at all. You move very quickly through that. The 3 of Swords here is the Mother of Swords. Okay. This goes deeper than what you've been dealing with. Okay, you've been hurt in the past. Emperor, you could have had a mother that was telling you all the time, stand up straight, do what I tell you, we don't use our emotions, right? You're stronger than this. The Devil and the Two of Cups. And you've carried that over into the things that you are passionate about. And it's time to heal that, right? Two of Swords. And you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Four of Cups, because I don't want to put any more of my energy into this, because this has been a real pain in my ass. And Spirit's like, yeah, we get it, but you know what? Let's heal. Okay? It's time. It's time to take that shovel to the ice. Okay, so what do you need to know here, Spirit, for Taurus going into this week? Again, Justice and the King of Air. All right? You're dealing with a karmic debt here. And you've been trying to play fair. I feel like somebody else has been who feels like they're very respected, okay, is trying to play devil's advocate. And you've got to decide here, right? Do you allow them to do that? Or do you just follow your own inner knowing of what is meant for you and what's meant to be gotten rid of, right? Queen of Earth, they're trying to play to your practical side. Like, they're like, don't you like all the nice things that you have? And why would you want to downsize? And why would you want to follow your passions in your heart? But you know you're capable of both. Okay, Seven of Air. Be aware, again, of where you're not allowing yourself the time to rest, where you're doing too much for everyone else. Five of Air. That's what you're really, that's at the heart of this, right? You're like, yeah, I've transitioned away from that. I'm not making those mistakes anymore. But you do, again, Queen of Hearts and the King of Hearts. They're singing in my head. Meatloaf. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Okay. The Magician and the Hermit, right? Take a minute and look at what you're manifesting here and what you truly want. Okay. Let's see what the universe wants to add here. Okay. Again, Empress. You have allowed this aspect of yourself or your relationships to sleep, but your spidey senses are telling you that this is going to awaken as you create this new world for yourself. Crossed by the Page of Cups. This brings in a different aspect to your heart than you have dealt with before. And it really taps into this 5D energy of what you really want. Yeah. Okay. Where the universe is like, yeah, we are fully invested in bringing you the wish. Like, you sent this whole like big energy out about what it is that I really want. And we've heard you. And we understand that we need to heal this so that you can serve what you are the most passionate about, right? You can get out of that cubicle. You can go be a dancer, okay? Temperance. But do it all in this space where you recognize your part in it with the not. You can't give every bit of yourself away and not have anything for yourself. Okay, Four of Cups, right? Because when you don't give to yourself, your cups run empty. And that's the part that you really have to change. So let's pull an oracle, and then I'm going to look at the energy coming towards you, and I will move into Patreon after that. Again, you've been flying above this judgment, kind of in this unicorn mindset of, right, like, if I just keep doing my thing, all will be well. And now you realize, no, those trees were not cherry blossoms. So they were never going to turn into cherry trees. I have to soar over to the cherry trees to get the cherry blossoms, right? And it's going to take a couple of weeks, but it's about following your heart. All right. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about the energy coming towards Taurus. Okay. Ace of Wands. Again, it's very new, very passionate. Okay. 5 of Cups. And because it starts out, I feel like a little bit rough, you might not be in belief that you've made the right decision because it feels dark at the beginning, right? I've given away so much. I have nothing left to give, but it warms up and it comes into this beautiful energy. Okay, yeah, give it a minute to get there. 3 of Wands, no expectations, just keep, right? Keep your mind in that the wish is yours. Give it that minute to grow. Knight of Pentacles. And there's the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Again, know that it's going to grow. But it's growing very quickly to the 9 of Pentacles, not to the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So this isn't going to move so fast that it's head spinning and we've got the U-Haul and we're living together, right? Like, it's a good pace that it happens, you know, a little bit slow and then a little bit fast, and then it becomes sustainable where you are independently working, right? Because the moon here is in reverse with the 8 of Swords. They're telling me that, and the 10 of Wands there, you may feel like it's too much of a burden and want to give up, but on the bottom there's that 9 of Cups. Okay, hang woman. They're like, hang in there, right? Like the little kitty on the motivational, right, thing that you see inside of every office. I don't know why. Hang in there, right? Following what you are passionate about, following your heart is truly the answer here. All right, so I'm going to move into the extended and take a look at that. The link's down below if this is where we leave it. I love you guys. Don't forget to click on that like and help others find the messages. And I will see you next time. All right, bye.